I wish this time of year never had to end.
Me too.
It feels good, though. Everybody being kind to one another, everybody getting along.
Yeah, I love it. Are you sure you have to go to the office?
I have a fashion showdown to win.
Oh, that.
You know, Steffi and Sally have been working together on her line for weeks, and Hope for the Future is just getting off the ground. I mean, Thomas thinks we need to use this valuable time to catch up to them.
Oh, well, you know, if Thomas thinks so, then...
Liam, don't worry. We talked about this. Thomas is moving on. I mean, you saw him and Zoe together at the party. I think he seems really into her. This is all good things.
Hate to see you go, love to watch you leave.
I like that smile.
Well, I have you to thank for it. You know, I thought I was going to have to spend the holidays alone. I couldn't get back to London to see my mom, and my dad, well, you know. But then you invited me to spend Christmas with yours.
It was a great day. Went a lot better than I hoped.
Yeah. I mean, everyone was so gracious. They really did make me feel at home.
Well, that's what I wanted, you know, for everyone to see us together, see how important you are to me. I have a lot of plans for the future, Zoe, and you're a part of them. Which reminds me, actually, I think Hope's on the way, so you should probably get ready.
All right. Okay, well, I'll be back as soon as I can.
Okay.
I couldn't imagine spending Christmas without you, Logan.
I might have spent Christmas alone if you didn't end up on the doorstep. It's probably one of the best Christmas presents I've ever gotten.
Cheers. I've missed you so much.
I've missed you so much.
You know, I really hit home when Dad was putting ornaments on the tree. I don't want to be without you ever again.
You signed divorce papers.
Signed them. So did you. I didn't file them. Couldn't get myself to do it.
So, yeah, these are Kelly's.
Yeah, thank you. I've been looking for these.
Yeah. They were in Beth's diaper bag, so I'm assuming they just got lost in all the holiday excitement.
The girls had so much fun, and so did Douglas. They love being together. Oh, did you get the photos I sent you?
Yeah, all 10,000 of them. I think they're still downloading, actually.
Hey, I like the holidays.
I know.
It's gonna get even better as the girls get older.
Yeah. Douglas was pretty excited, wasn't he?
I haven't seen him that happy in a long time. He really loves Hope.
Yeah, she loves him too. I mean, she is his mom now.
Yeah. I know this is rough on you. You want to be supportive. You can see that Hope is good for Douglas, but I know sharing custody of him means sharing your lives with my brother. Every holiday. You have to be conflicted about that, given the way you feel about Thomas.
Good morning.
You made it.
Well, the collection isn't going to make itself.
You know, you could have brought Beth if you didn't want to spend the day with her.
Oh, that's okay. She's with Amelia at home, still recovering from the festivities at Eric's.
Yeah, being around the whole family really energized me. I almost forgot what it was like to feel so accepted. And I think what we're doing here has a lot to do with it.
Competing with your sister?
No, what we can accomplish when we put our differences aside.
Well, it did feel nice having everyone together. It really did feel like Christmas.
Did. You know, I had a great time, but it's weird. When everyone left, all I could think about was getting back to the office. Actually, I have a surprise for you.
Well, either our daughter is a very talented artist or a future head shrinker. You think we could use this as an ink blot test for your brother? Hey, Thomas, tell me what you see here. Sorry. Shouldn't be joking about that.
That was a joke? Well, both our families have a lot at stake, that's for sure.
Thomas convinced Hope to go into the office today.
Well, if I were against me, I'd be at the office too.
I mean, I know Hope can handle herself, and I tell myself it's going to be just fine. And then I remember Thomas dragging her up to the helipad.
Look, I want to believe my brother has gotten better since then.
Unless it's all an act, in which case he's actually gotten worse.
I don't fully trust my brother, but I feel like he's trying.
Yeah, well, you know, I want to believe that because I don't want to live the rest of my life on high alert.
Liam, we're gonna figure this out. Christmas was okay. Hope and Thomas were functioning as parents, and they were focused on Douglas. That's a good thing. That's where we want Thomas to focus, on his son. And his new relationship with Zoe.
So, you really didn't file those divorce papers?
I did not. Does it make you happy?
Yes. Yes, it does. Because I love you. And I don't want to lose you.
We'll make it through this. I know we will. And so do you. You were there Christmas. You saw everyone coming together, and you saw Thomas and Zoe.
Yeah, what about them?
He invited Zoe to a Christmas party with his family. So she could be around all the people he cares about.
Okay.
It's more than okay. It's great. Not just for them, but for us. I know Thomas. I know my son, and this is not a fling.
I do know that Thomas asked Hope to watch Douglas, so he and Zoe could spend the evening together.
I saw them the next morning, and it just seemed like they really cared about each other.
It doesn't really prove anything.
Well, it does. It proves that he's moving on, that he's getting better. You should give him another chance.
Okay, perfect. Thanks.
Thomas, we agreed to work today, and we have a lot to get done, so while I appreciate you wanting to surprise me, I
You're gonna love it.
just think we should focus on the collection and save this surprise for another time.
Surprise. You liked the sketch so much that I had sewers put the rush to it. Zoe and I have been working on it in secret.
Yeah. It is a gorgeous design.
Wow, it looks amazing on you. I was thinking about using a brocade for the bodice, but I felt like that was too heavy and confining, so I found this luxurious silk. It's sustainably sourced, of course. You know, Steffi hasn't assigned her a line yet, and I think that she could be a real asset for yours, like she has been for me. Zoe's made me see possibilities I didn't even know existed.
Thomas is attracted to Zoe. And she feels the same way. And I know you know that because I saw you watching them at Dad's.
Well, they were very affectionate, but I don't really know what that means for us.
You don't think it's genuine?
It might be. Yeah, this could be a positive step forward for Thomas. But him dating Zoe doesn't necessarily mean that his problems are solved. Or ours.
Logan, my son has made some significant changes in his life. I can see it, Hope can see it. Why can't you? We want to be together, right? So let's tear up those divorce papers and revive our marriage. Can we do that? There's nothing stopping us.
So Thomas is dating our spy. It's not concerning at all.
Zoe hasn't told him we're keeping an eye on him, if that's what you think.
I know, but do you think that could happen?
She's interested in Thomas.
Right. Interested like she's going to come clean and tell him the truth, or interested like she doesn't want to lose him, so she's going to keep quiet?
For all our sakes, I hope it's the latter.
Yeah, me too.
I know Zoe hooking up with Thomas wasn't part of the plan.
So not part of the plan.
But you saw at the Christmas party. I think the feelings are mutual.
Yeah, and part of me thinks that would be really great. The other part of me, not so sure.
Well, Zoe told us that she likes Thomas, and she wants to believe that he's not fixated on Hope, that he's ready to move on.
And you don't think that'll cloud her judgment? Listen, I want to know one way or another, but it doesn't feel like we're getting any closer to the truth, and in fact, it just feels like we're putting Zoe in harm's way right along with Hope.
What if there's no danger? What if Thomas has genuine feelings for Zoe and we can all relax and move on with our lives?
Okay, but if she can't be objective, how would we even know? I mean, listen, maybe it's my diseased imagination, but this could all be part of Thomas's plan.
You're not ticklish. Come on.
Hey, I am when you touch me like that.
Hope, what do you think?
About what?
The hemline. I think it's a little better like this, don't you?
I think the hemline could be a little longer, but aside from that, I wouldn't make any changes. I mean, it's one of the strongest designs we have thus far.
It has been my pleasure to work on it.
For me too.
A little extra time and effort can go a long way.
I'm glad it paid off.
Me too. Well, I will email Paul about the tweaks. You can get changed.
Thank you, Zoe.
Yeah, of course. This is a really exciting collection. So, I'll see you later.
I'd love it. So, what's next? We have a whole day to outmaneuver my sister.
Sure, you wouldn't rather just spend the day with Zoe?
Well, I made a commitment to you, to winning the showdown. And Zoe and I have plenty of time to spend together.
So you and Zoe, are you, what, official now?
This is our chance. We can put all our problems behind us and be a couple again.
I want that so much.
Well, there's nothing standing in our way.
Thomas still hasn't gotten the professional help that he needs.
But what he needs right now is the support of his family.
Okay, I know you feel that way.
It's not about feelings. It's about facts. You saw Thomas at Christmas. You saw him with his family, with his friends, with Zoe. You know he's changed, right?
Ridge, I love you. And I want you back here. I want you back in this home. I want your arms around me. I do. It's just... I don't trust Thomas. I really don't. I mean, there's nothing I saw at Christmas between Thomas and Zoe that was proof that he's no longer a threat to my daughter.
You and Zoe seem to be getting a little more serious.
I guess that depends on how you define serious.
Well, let's just say I think Pam would call you an item.
An item. Yeah, I'm not really into labels like that.
Well, I think it's safe to say that you're more than friends, Thomas. I mean, you spend a lot of time together, and you obviously like her enough to spend the night, so...
Zoe is smart and beautiful, and we have a lot in common.
Right, yeah, like you both trying to get your lives back on track.
We both deeply regret lying to you, Hope. And yeah, we both feel like that we're being punished for things her father did. But that's behind us now, okay? And my time with Zoe is about moving forward. Look, I really think that she's made a positive impact on my life.
Yeah, I can see that.
Good. It's good to hear.
I was surprised that you, invited her to Eric's party.
Well, she didn't have any family in Los Angeles. I didn't want her to be alone.
Well, it was good that everyone was so welcoming.
And I appreciate that. And I realize people might still have a problem with Zoe, that might still have a problem with me. I'm sorry if my seeing her upsets you.
It doesn't upset me. I'm just curious, you know? It's a little new, but things have been building between the two of you, so...
I mean, did I expect this to happen with Zoe? Honestly, no. I mean, it was the last thing on my mind when we ran into each other.
So it just... it happened organically.
I guess you could say that. I mean, look, I have so much to feel grateful for in my life right now, and that's including you. Hope, I mean, your relationship with Douglas, our work on the line. Sure, our relationship has changed, but you're still an important part of my life. I know that my dating Zoe could be a problem for you.
No, it's not. It's just a little weird seeing her here, and I am trying to move past everything that happened.
Me too. I'm determined to be the best version of myself for Douglas, for the line, for the family, the company, and for you. Like, I'm trying to move on with my life, and Zoe's helping me do that. And that's what you wanted, right? For me to move on?
Thomas has changed. He's proven that.
Dress
I believe in my son,
is a great jumping off.
and you need to do that as well.
It certainly is a candidate to
He's a new man. He's moved on.
the actual showdown. But I want it to be maybe some lighter browns.
Thomas is no longer obsessed with your daughter.
Not just dresses, but halter tops and jumpsuits and maybe even a sport.